Hey, welcome to this Cold Waters gameplay video. If you've been waiting for the South China Sea campaign, then don't miss a minute of what's coming up. Hello, welcome back. Well, we're going to get back to the campaign, and if I recall correctly, we're sitting off the coast of the Spratlys waiting for another surface action group, I believe. Or an invasion force, I don't remember. I think it was another surface action group coming out of Cameron. So, let's go ahead and load her up. While I'm doing that, please consider subscribing, hitting that bell notification. That way you'll know when I post another video. Share with your friends. Leave me a comment. I'd really appreciate that. I'd like to know what you think. And let's see. Whoa, whoa, whoa. What am I thinking? What am I thinking? Load. Load. Well, that'll work a lot better. All right. Brief. Review orders. Yep. Battle group. Cruise missiles. Cameron. Conservative patrol. I wonder what a liberal patrol would look like. I'm not sure. I don't know. Sink as many ships as possible. Right. 1 or 2 ships armed with cruise missiles. I wonder if we're going to run into a bunch of little patrol torpedo boats, or little PTGs. That would be stretching it, coming all the way out to the Spratlys in those little boats. All right, let's. We're looking good. 18, 5, and 12. We've got the weapons. The question is, do we have the skill? Let's find out. Well, you know, looks like the Chinese are irritated with us, and it appears they've sent submarines to clear us out before they get here. But we're sitting at 50 feet, our heading at 329, our speed 5 knots. Clear moderate breeze, no surface duct, no thermal layer. Okay, well, it's just off to our right a bit, off the starboard bow. Let's get quiet, sort this out.
Rig ship for ultra quiet.
Well, 83 dB isn't too bad. Let's see who they've sent looking for us today. Maybe, but I think it's not more likely to be a Ming.
Sonar Sierra 1 is classified as submerged submarine.
Well, Mr. Ming, I'd feel a whole lot better.
Depth 900 feet, dive by.
At 900 feet. We think he's at 16,000 yards. Kind of doubt that. 83 dB isn't by any means perfectly quiet. On the other hand, they could be banging, banging hammers on the pressure hull. I don't know. But we're going to get some water above our heads. We got all the water in the world we would like to have. Set a torpedo up, a couple of torpedoes up, although use them not like that much. And there he is. He really is out there that far away. All right. I suspect we'll still get that we're going to find he's closer, but I could be wrong. I bet you he's under 10,000. I'd like to be on depth before I do make the course change I'd like to make here. We're getting there. Let's accelerate that process a wee bit with Mr. F9. Yeah, 13,000. Oh, that's interesting. 5,000. We should be able to see him. He's up. Well, He's doing a very good job of hiding against the background there. Let's take a look. I don't like, I really don't like that passive -3.
Come left
He's
to
pointed right at us.
9, helm aye.
I should be able to see him. There he is. Uh-huh. And there we is. Well, it's just hard to see against the surface. -2 passive. Woof. Inside of 5,000 yards.
Con, dive at 900.
All right, well, we'll
feet,
settle in
high.
here. I've got a bad feeling about this. We just went to, saw him go to 0 on his figure of merit, which, if I recall correctly, means 50% chance of him getting a sniff of us. And you know what? He's come up to 8 knots. He's got a 1 on his passive now.
Come
Fine.
right to 333, helm aye.
Fine. This could be fascinating. Really, I can't think of a nastier situation except if he was a alpha or a kilo or something. I don't know why he's so hard to see. I said he's not having any problem seeing us. Huh, that's pretty cool. I mean, not a lot of fun. There he is, right there. He knows we're out here. No question in my mind. God, 3,900 yards. Well, he hasn't shot at us. I don't know. Let's see what happens if we accelerate time just a wee
Con,
bit.
helm, steady
Wow.
course.
We just close up like crazy, but he still isn't shooting. What is he doing now? He's turning away? All right.
Come right to 005, helm aye.
That's interesting.
Con, helm, steady course.
I'm not sure I understand this, but we just slipped into his baffles. And I don't know why he let us do that. But I'm going to sit here and F9 until the range opens, then we're going to kill him. Oh, okay, he's turned.
Come
Fine.
right to 035, helm aye.
Slide back in.
Con, helm,
Yeah, he's
steady
clearing.
course.
He's doing baffle clearing. Or he's trying to get behind us.
Come right to
Well, we just dance.
067,
See
helm
what
aye.
happens.
Con, helm, steady course.
Yeah. At this point, I've just gotten fascinated. I don't know what's going on. It would gratify me greatly if you decided you needed to turn to port. we just, I don't know if he hasn't got a good feel for us anymore. -5. I'm really surprised about this. Okay, we're back in his baffles now. I really kind of expected him to, I mean, go active, do something. But he's just behaving oddly. All right, the range is opening up beautifully. We're on a good evasion course.
Sonar, Sierra 1 is cavitating.
And he's excited. And we're going to ruin his day. Yep, let's
Aye, sir.
let's do that. A little surprising. What I expected, it was kind of a tense and dangerous situation. It was. It was dangerous. I'm kind of tired of looking at bubbles here. Oh, that's better. It turned into, we'll just sneak around behind him and shoot him in the back, which is my, for those of you who've been kind enough to follow along, you know that that's my preferred MO. I'm a fair hand at torpedo evasion, but if I can avoid it, I'd much rather. Too many opportunities for my hand to slip, to make the wrong call under the pressure. It's just, use these boats the way they're designed to be used. Sneak around, kill people before they even know you're there. That's just the way it ought to be done. Let's really open that range up. Let's not have this thing. Well, it's going to pop up behind him. There's no lair. Doesn't much matter. It's on passive. Let's go ahead and speed him up. Bring him up to speed and speed him up. There he is. And do a little bit of manual adjustment to this. It's well within the envelope of the weapon, but what the heck? I mean, this gives me something to do. Woohoo!
Con, fire control, weapon acquired.
Now the only question is, will he put weapons in the water? At 12,000 yards, that's a no-brainer evasion. And we're just sneaking up on him. There it goes. Banana torpedo away.
Con, sonar, launch transient from Sierra 1.
Okay, well,
Con, fire control, weapon acquired.
get back on that torpedo.
Con, fire control, weapon countermeasure homing.
Kind of cool. Torpedoes everywhere. Yeah, we'll just steer this thing.
Con, sonar, noisemaker,
Go
bearing
active.
210.
Come on now. Get on him. Oh yeah, look, he decided to hit the gas. Oh, well, sometimes you have to, probably sometimes you ought to just let the torpedo do its thing, but let's bring it back around.
Con, sonar,
Whoa,
noisemaker, bearing 2.
how did that happen?
1.
Oh, I have a bad feeling it was time to hit the gas.
Turns for 3 knots, maneuvering aye.
And that torpedo is now in really lousy
Con,
position.
sonar, lost contact. Sierra 1, last bearing 2.
Bring it back around. May have played with it too much, huh? Now, here we go. Here we go. I'm surprised we haven't lost the wire. I got the
Con sonar, noisemaker bearing 2,
got the
1,
Goji's
6.
pushed. Well, okay, I got the what was apparently the perfect attack, and I can't seem to get it home. All right, if I screwed this up royally, let's reload that tube. Well, a beautiful tack gone foul. He's over here all caught up with these two.
Con sonar, noisemaker bearing.
He's
2,
caught up with these
1, 8.
noisemakers. And it's decided to do circles. All right, well.
Come right to 1, 1, 8. Helm I.
Let's try to go ahead and
Con maneuvering, making turns for
completely
3,
slip out of the
3
way.
knots. Con helm, steady course.
Hope we've done that. I may have farted around with that torpedo long enough to put myself at hazard here.
Con, torpedo room
But
2-3 ready.
that Ming actually did a pretty good job with those noisemakers. He put them in a box, so they just kind of just circled around out there saying, "Wow."
Con sonar, noisemaker bearing 2, 2, 1.
It may get him yet. I don't know. He's pinging like mad though, isn't he? Oh.
Come right to 1, 3, 6. Helm I.
Yeah, I may have waited just a bit too long and turned a no-brainer evasion into oops.
Con helm, steady course.
We shall see. So far they haven't seen us, and they are less than 5,000 yards away. I wouldn't be surprised to see that guy dive on us.
Con sonar, noisemaker bearing 2,
He's
2, 7.
still trying to get away from that thing with noisemakers. Okay,
Come
go.
right to 1, 8, 8. Helm I.
He's pinging away. All right. We've managed an evasion.
Con helm, steady course. Back emergency, maneuvering I.
Rig ship for ultra quiet.
Let's get down. Make sure there's no other weapons in the water. I'm hoping.
Make turns.
He's been so busy. Yeah, there's
I.
our torpedo circling.
Con maneuvering, making turns for
We got
5
snookered.
knots.
I got snookered. Okay, get another
Con
torpedo
sonar,
ready.
noisemaker bearing 2, 3, 2.
He also isn't pinging anymore. I think that's interesting. Oh, there it is. Yes, he is. Okay. Let's you know what? Let's see. Where is he? He's still up. All right. There he is. Now we're starting to get a feel for him.
Shoot 2-3. Aye, sir.
Putting torpedoes in the water costs as much as that boat I'm trying to kill. And we're off and running again.
Sonar, noisemaker bearing 2, 3, 6.
That torpedo is completely confused. He's just circling around. There's the Ming. He keeps seeing these things. That was a good pattern. All right, we got him locked up. We know exactly where he is. Let's go ahead and enable that torpedo. Look at that. No wonder he keeps dumping noisemakers. I'm surprised this thing hasn't figured him out yet. It might yet. The more he goes in the direction he's going, the more likely on one of these little come-arounds that he'll...
Con sonar, noisemaker bearing 2,
Okay, he just
4,
dumped another
0.
one to hide behind it. Yeah, that's it's actually quite well done. Yes, we still got a wire here. We're going to go down a bit. That looks like our circling torpedo right there. Probably if I just left the torpedo alone, huh? There he is. What surprises me is he hasn't... Well, he's making 18 knots. That's why he hasn't put another fish in the water. He's trying to get away from the area. Maybe this time we'll just leave the
Con
torpedo.
sonar, noisemaker bearing 2, 4, 4.
Take care of his own business. Okay, just let the torpedo do its thing. There he is. He's just circling around, laying a nice, very nice pattern of
Con, fire control,
maskers.
weapon acquired.
And
Con sonar, noisemaker bearing 2, 4, 7.
I'll keep my hands off the controls this time. I'm going to make sure
Con, fire control, weapon
I
acquired.
don't make it worse. Yeah, the other torpedo just had enough. Should be dumping another noisemaker any second now.
Con sonar, noisemaker
Yep,
bearing
there it is.
2, 4, 9.
And yeah, I lied. Bring that torpedo back in the game.
Con, fire control, weapon acquired.
Con sonar, lost contact.
Enough of this.
Sierra,
Enough.
last bearing 2, 4, 9. Contact
There he is
breaking up.
going down. Wow. Wait. Load that tube. Yeah, that wasn't exactly brilliant.
Con, torpedo room, tube 3 ready.
Let's get out of here. This I know. And we're waiting for our mission objective right here. I don't like how close I was to that MPA. Come on now. There's bound to be some surface ships in here somewhere, right? Let's reposition just a wee bit. Where could they be? Where could they be? There they are. Found them. Our depth 295, excuse me, our depth 50 feet, our heading 295, our speed 5 knots, broken calm, moderate surface duct, weak thermal air at 140 feet. They're right off our bow. Exo status report looks good. Let's get in there.
Cons.
Rig ship for ultra quiet.
Oh, conditions. Ooh, it's quiet, quiet, quiet. We got plenty of water. What do we have here? What do we have here, me sweet? Oh, yes. What could she be?
Con sonar. Sierra 1 is classified
Huh.
as escort.
Well, we know that much. There's helicopters in the vicinity. Let's take her down.
Peak depth 150 feet. Dive by.
Yep, the Janway has gone active. I'm beginning to think that it could be, since we're not seeing anything else, and as quiet as it is. I begin to wonder if we haven't run into one of those hunter-killer groups sent ahead to sweep for people like me who have bad intent. Still no other contacts. Well, we'll drive at him for just a little while here. I don't think he's at 62,000 yards. Just don't think we got a 30-mile contact. And
Dive at 150 feet. Dive by.
oh, that was the wrong button. That's the right button. Let's get down a few more feet. 180, 190 feet, something like that. Well, nothing. It's just fascinating. It's just absolutely fascinating. Well, he's bearing down on us. I just can't believe he's alone. Not only that, let's get a look at that guy. Yeah, it looks like he does have a hangar deck.
Con
So,
sonar. New contact
there we
bearing
go.
266. Designated Sierra 2.
Here we go. There's his buddy, and I would bet $1 now that what we've got is
Con
the
sonar.
classic
Sierra 2 is classified as escort.
hunter-killer group. It's usually a destroyer or a couple of frigates like we got here. And 20,000 yards. 60,000. No, I just don't believe it. Yeah, at least now we're kind of got him out. All right, let's do a little course change. If I use the mouse correctly.
270. Helm I.
Let's see if that helps us lock them up a little bit. Now I could put weapons in the water. I just don't. It's a little nervous. These ranges are so far off from what I believe is realistic. It might be 20,000, might be 15,000. As noisy as they are and as quiet as it is, it's not going to be less than 10, I don't believe. But we'll see. Solution's getting better. And they're still deaf. They can't hear me or see me with the active. I'm splitting the difference between their
Con, helm, steady course.
active vector that active, or the bearing, I should say, the bearing that active sonar is on. Man, sure would like to have a better feel for this. Come on, boys. All right. Well then, by God,
Come left to 183, helm
let's do
aye.
something decisive.
Con, sonar, lost contact. Sierra,
Go
2,
ahead and
last
F9 that.
bearing, 2, 6, 3, contact faded.
Aha. It really is at 50,000? This, I don't know about that. Really? All right, let's
Con, sonar, con, helm, steady
ooh,
course.
ooh. What? This could be our target after all. What do we have here? Um, I'm gonna go with my gut, which is that this is a hunter-killer group and that they have a submarine with them.
Con, sonar,
Yep.
Sierra, 3, is classified as submerged submarine.
Got to watch out for that PTG thing. It just ain't real. It happened. I mean, we've done that. We've sank 4 of them one afternoon. But that's sneaky. So sneaky. 21,000 yards on the Romeo. 45,000 yards on him. It's just, I believe 20,000. I believe that. It's so quiet. Very well could be that we're picking up on these guys, 10 miles out. And we've got a 86%, 44, no, 27,000. Wow, that's a ways off. It also means, except for his helicopter, he can't touch us. And I don't think they have reason to believe we're here. It's just their figure of merit just doesn't justify that conclusion. Okay, well, time for another course change. Let's see
Come
if we
right
can get a
to
little bit of
2,
a.
1, 1, helm aye.
I'm not sure if I shouldn't have gone the other way, but I don't want to point my butt at these guys. Not yet, anyway. What I want is to lock up these solutions a little better, especially on that Romeo.
Con, helm, steady course.
Man. All right, to get the Romeo locked up a little bit better, we need to come down to about, well, we might as well take it all the way down to about 900 feet.
Make depth 900 feet.
Any
dive
luck, that'll
by.
help us get a better feel for the. There we go. There we go. He's making. Whoa! What the heck? Where? He's at 7,000 yards all of a sudden. Sonar, you guys owe me an explanation. Oh, it's all over the place. It's just all over the place. This is interesting. Aha, hello, Mr. Romeo. 17,000 yards, maybe. All right, F9 for a little bit, right?
Con, dive at 900 feet. Dive by.
Huh. We can see that is probably the helicopter doing its thing over here somewhere. Well, okay. This has gotten just weird enough that I think it's time to start rocking and rolling. So we're going to put, let's get this weapon set up. Yep, that looks good. We're going to say hello to Mr. Romeo.
Aye, sir.
Ooh,
2-1. Aye, sir.
he needs to go up. And come on, give me another ping. A little leery, there we go. A little leery of that, but because I don't want this thing picking up on the Romeo.
2-2. Aye, sir.
Up. All right, weapons are all doing their thing. I don't have a high confidence in the attack on the Jiangwei. I got a bad feeling that we just might have a little problem with the Romeo between here and there. Okay, that guy on the Romeo. Let's steer him back down a little bit. That's enough. See if he can pick up on that. Yep, that looks okay. Don't know what to make of that. I don't know. He may be, the Jiangwei might be on the inside of our enabling point. There we go. That's exciting.
Con sonar, launch transient from Sierra 3.
Yeah.
Con sonar, launch transient from Sierra 3.
Okay. Let's enable him. He's already enabled. He's already enabled. Let's, no point in being subtle about this anymore. We're going to lose the wire, but we're not going to make the mistake I made before,
Make turns for 3 knots.
which is waiting too long here.
Control, weapon acquired.
Aha.
Con, fire control, weapon acquired. Con sonar, noisemaker bearing 284. Con sonar, Sierra 2 is classified as escort.
Let's reload that tube. Reload that tube. This guy we still have a wire on.
Con, fire control, we've lost the Con
Not
sonar,
anymore.
lost contact.
Reload that
Sierra 2,
tube.
last bearing 263. Contact faded.
We're hooking it out of here. Looks like the helicopter
Con
dumped
sonar,
a
noisemaker bearing
Looks like the helicopter dumped a torpedo there. Man, there's torpedoes everywhere. And that guy turned out to be a Luda. Turned out to be a dead Luda.
Last bearing 266. Contact breaking up.
Thump. And I've let my rudder. Okay, we got the Romeo. Now the Zhangwei, that's another issue. No idea what we got going there.
Torpedo room, tube 3 ready.
Although he may. Is that the helicopter or the ship? Or another torpedo? Oh no.
Con maneuvering, making turns for 3 knots.
I think we're okay on torpedo evasion.
Noisemaker bearing 312.
Nice. That's one of theirs, that's one of theirs, that's one of theirs, and that's ours doing its thing. If he's put a noisemaker in the water, then we must be on him. Yeah, there's the noisemaker over there. Come on now, little torpedo. I really don't want to have to re-engage. I think. I don't think we have to worry about that. It's not going to let us out because of weapons. And I see torpedoes going pop off in the distance. Boom, boom. Yep, we still, okay. F9. That gets our torpedoes reloaded.
Con, torpedo room,
Ooh.
tube 2 ready.
How far away is that guy? Almost 8,000 yards. Not worried about it. Yep. Nope, not yet. Boom, boom, boom. Outstanding. Let's get out of here. Well, that was our target. Huh. I guess the Luda may be the guy with that's interesting. I don't know. That confuses me, but I'm happy. Let's see what happens here. Okay, safe transit by convoys. Okay, back to at-sea replenishment. Cameron in the Yellow Sea. I don't like that. That's a good place to go die, but that's for another time. Thanks for watching. See you again soon. Hey, thanks for watching. Now there's a picture of a funny looking little boy up there. It's me when I was a kid. If you click on that, it'll help you subscribe if you haven't done that already. Then hit that bell button to enable notifications and leave me a comment. Let me know what you think. See you again soon.